Since I began writing spirituality, I was well convinced that God was another name for everything. That God is love, and because God is everything, then everything is love, right? And along the path of this awakened discovery that God is best, God is awesome, God is this fruit that is almost fruitless because it's better than fruit. Uh, like realizing that, I saw the good in everything. I saw that everything was His plan, and I saw that He was really a master of perfection. That He was a master of being good, of pleasure, of all that we want in fantasy. Truly, God delivers to us from Himself, for Himself. There's no this influence coming from the old age to the new age of saying that life itself, which is God, because God is life, right, is undescribable, is empty, and there's no way to understand it. You can't describe it because it's invisible, it's empty, and that's just it. What they're saying is that who I am, who we are, cannot be understood. Now, if that was the case, then we wouldn't have the power or intelligence to survive, for everything that we do comes from the knowledge of ourselves. And it's baffling to me that as an author, what I write about is so rare and unique. I mean, what I write about is a single God who is full of love, full of light, and is our best friend, our caretaker, the one that caters to our hearts. But everywhere around us, it's God is revengeful. You have to be scared of God, and in Hermetics, God is unexplainably the all, and you find this in so many books and so many literature. Television doesn't speak about God in a reasonable way, and when they speak about God, there's the Bible, and this Bible has been retranslated from the Aramaic over 100 times, and from this 100th interpretation of a language which many people, actually most people don't know, which is Aramaic, the little language that survived in a small community in the Middle East. Like, it's just people pretend to know, and I pretend to know. I'm one of those people who are like, yeah, God is a light, and this light is everywhere. It's balance, it's holy, it's purity, and it helps us do whatever we need to do to survive and to become great people once we go to heaven. Like, I really believe in heaven. I believe heaven is home. And in that home is a deeper home, which is the home of God, which is God Himself. I see Him as this ever clear light. I mean, and then the questions of the religions come. Is God full or is God empty? I think those are mundane. It's mundane to even try to quantify God as empty or full or mild, which is between empty and full. I mean, you have a gift for Christmas. Are you gonna say how big is the box? Is the box this big? Why is it so big? Why isn't it small? And why is it a box? Nobody does that. And if you do that, the people that give it to be like, oh, he just wants a big box. You take a little watch or something, a little perfume, you put it in a huge box, and there you go. Everybody's happy because it's a huge box. It's not that way. We shouldn't try to quantify God. As far as enlightenment, like I've been called enlightened, so many times by people who really understand the field, and it's like I still feel suffering, I still feel heartache, I still feel sometimes misbalance. It's just not fair, that we have all these religions simultaneously, powerfully lying to us every single day, at all days. Sometimes they chant the whole day that you understand their lies, and they don't mean to lie. They believe that there is a demon, the devil. They believe that life is this dark scenario. My friend, it is not a dark scenario. It's a good scenario. Okay? God is positivity. He's everywhere. There's no room for negativity in God. If there was a little room for negativity in God, then perhaps it's not God. But it is God, because God is life. And energy cannot be created nor destroyed, so God is eternal. I hope that made sense. And once, it's not to complain, but it's like, how many books have I bought that actually taught me the truth. We walk into a bookstore and it's all drama, killing. It's all about theft. It's all about the murder she wrote. It's all about Agatha Christie and all those dark stories that we like to get into. It's not fair because we're from heaven, man. We want to enjoy life. We want to be here chill, calm, responsible. We want to care about each other. We want vegetables to eat because we're herbivorous. And I mean this, you can look it up. The human digestive system is herbivorous. So then why do we eat meat? You know, like the human in nature is peaceful, so why are we entertained by violence? It's not a conspiracy, it's a fact. People sometimes are just hurt, and they express their hurt through their creativity in a dark way. Any artist that feels really bad, usually their painting shows their subconscious feeling bad. Well, man, I feel bad for a lot of people now, and I want them healing. So I'm gonna say inside my heart in a little prayer after this video to say, you know, guys, feel better about yourself. Feel better about life. You know, you don't have to be paranoid. Life is beautiful. God is the Savior, yeah?